This 9-year-old girl deliberately put on mature makeup, and when her mother wasn't around, she laid down next to her foster father in a sexy outfit. Then she said something to her drunken father. The father sat up straight in shock. He accused her of not saying such filthy things, but she wouldn't let him off the hook, so he kicked her out of the room. But he could not have imagined, although she looked like a 9-year-old girl, but in reality, she was already in her 30s. Her ex-father had rejected her advances, and she killed his entire family. But this is such a nightmare girl. This time, it was the foster father and mother who applied to adopt her. It turns out that when his wife was giving birth to his third child, suddenly, she bled out before going to the operating theater. In the end, although the wife was unharmed, but the baby could not be saved. Since then, her wife has been haunted by nightmares. Her whole body became very haggard. She was even distracted while driving and almost had an accident. Although they are now a happy family of 4, but the loss of a child is a wound that can't be repaired. The wife realized she couldn't go on like this, so she asked her husband to adopt a child. She wanted to put the guilt she felt for her dead child on a living one. So the next day the couple went to the orphanage, and that's where the tragedy began, because someone was already watching them. There were so many lovely orphans here, but the husband was attracted to the sound of a song, so he followed it to the first floor, and there he met Isha, a 9-year-old girl. The two of them got to know each other very well. Soon after, his wife and the director of the orphanage came up, but the director of the orphanage had an intriguing look on his face when he saw Isha. The couple got on well with Isha. They felt that Isha was more special than the average child, so they finally decided to adopt Isha. The director of the orphanage told the couple that Isha had been adopted before, but unfortunately, there was a fire in the foster home. Isha was the only one who managed to escape, so she was orphaned again. After hearing this, the couple felt more and more sorry for Isha, so they were even more determined to adopt her. Eventually, Isha was taken home by the couple. In order to get along with her deaf sister, Isha learned sign language to say hello. But the older brother didn't like his new sister as much, especially since her parents were all over her. They even gave her gifts, and that made the boy feel bad, as if he were the adopted one. And the look in Isha's eyes was like a show-off. That night, Isha used the fear of thunder as an excuse. She managed to sleep next to her stepfather, but the stepfather knew nothing of Isha's scheming.